Cultureds at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? We've got Rojo and Haaland and Fred. Delia's cookbook has been bought and read. We want the Carabao Cup. Don't fuck it up. NCFC. I'd say roll the intro, but there isn't one. So let's get straight into the game. Facecam's back. If you haven't guessed, here we go. We're in there. I'm a bit big actually. Let's just move me over to the side a little bit. Yeah, we're in. We're back. We're with Norwich. It's the second season. We've got kits-ish. Don't know why Norwich aren't in it. We've got badges. We've got the Premier League trophy and everything like that is ready to go. Look at this. It's looking mighty professional. And all those people laughing at me saying I shouldn't play Fred. He's got the most assists in the Carabao Cup. So the joke's on you. He's actually been playing very well. If we go to the home screen, he's got the most assists in the Premier League. Haaland has got the most goals and the best average rating. Palacios has got the best pass completion. Haaland's got the most player of the matches. And Theo Kehra's got the most yellow cards. So all of my transfers are making a difference one way or another. Now, we had some incredible results. We drew 0-0 with Southampton in the first game of the season. Then I've got a new skin as well, the Keezy Renzi skin, which is good. 0-0 with Cardiff as well, and I thought, oh, this could be a troubling season. Went and smashed Man United 3-1 at Old Trafford, lovely stuff. We then won the Carabao Cup second round against West Brom 3-1, very nice, very easy. Crystal Palace, we went and beat them 3-1 with Erling Haaland scoring a hat-trick, 2 goals coming in the 90th and the 90 plus 4th. Very good. We then went and, Jack Butland went to the Bet365 Stadium, forgot which team he was playing for and conceded 3. And then we went to Newcastle where we played out a terribly boring 0-0. But if you are excited that the Norwich save is back, if Facecam is the thing that you like and you enjoy, please do leave a like on the comment. Now, I am wondering if I make an intro for this series, but I probably won't. The folks in Invicta Save, which will be starting after this one finishes, will have an intro. I just haven't made it yet. And as you can see, I'm back in my man room because we have the face cam, we have the green screen, and everything is good to go. We are playing Man United in the Carabao Cup today, which is why I think on the Discord channel I wrote that the Carabao Cup journey could be over before it even gets started, because Man United are a pretty good team. Yeah, we beat them 3-1 earlier on this season, but yeah, we're not the best. We obviously can't play Greenwood because it's his parent club. Erling Haaland has been injured and is nowhere near fitness. Pozzo's also injured, which means up front, some people were calling for it in the comments, and Adam Ida is getting a game. He's actually played once for us in the league, getting a 6.6, not the best. He played a couple of friendlies. He played in the League Cup. No, he didn't. This will be his first start for the club, so it'll be very, very interesting. Palacios is a little bit struggling with fitness, but we're going to leave him in because he's our best player, easily our best player. If we're doing this save for a longer time, it'd easily be sold for a lot of money, probably that 90 million minimum fee release clause. So why would I accept anything less? We're going to go, I think, like this. Butland holding Rojo against his former club and Kehra at the back. Aarons and Lewis are the wing backs. Palacios and Fred in the middle. Buendia, Ida and Pukki starting up front, who no longer likes to be a deep line forward on attack. So I'll put him on support. Hopefully Adam Ida won't just be a little bit isolated up front. On the bench, we've got Harry Wilson, who's actually started pretty well for us on loan from Liverpool, 6.9 in 4 games. Yeah, really good from set pieces. I believe it. He puts good, dangerous crosses in. I'm just trying to see, is that the green screen or have I got... Oh no, it's on the screen in next match, it says down there, MUFC. So something this... If you're interested in this skin, it gives you an instant result, which I won't use. I have never used, but I just don't know how it would figure it out. So that's there. Vrancic is on the bench. Heisa, Godfrey, and Byram. We don't need Closer because we've got Godfrey there, so we can actually take Tim Closer off, and we'll put Haaland on the bench. I know he's only 73% fit, but I do, if we need him. Yeah, Rojo's playing. Rojo and Fred. They were big summer signings. The board are really happy with Mason Greenwood, and Marcus Rojo has got some good reviews from the board and the fans. Rob Holding's got some good reviews from the fans. Although he's probably played the best out of all the new signings, everyone's a bit pissed off with the finances behind Fred's deal. But yeah, We'll see. Let's go and give the fans a performance to cheer for, and assertively, I have faith. Passionately in the midfielders, I have faith, and the strikers will go, I have faith, and Ida looks up for that. We're going to play our own game to start. We're not going to try and do anything regarding their players. I think that what we will do though is we will go down to cautious, and we will drop our line back to standard. We won't press them as much because they'll just pass around us. We won't counter press. We'll actually regroup, and then when we win the ball, we'll pounce and go bang like that, just like that. Hopefully, I didn't scare anyone, because sometimes I scare myself. But we'll go. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. A few little tweaks then in the game. Obviously, they haven't kicked in yet because I didn't do them before the game kicked off. But yeah, I'm still loving Football Manager 20. We're playing quite a lot of it at the moment. I'm delighted to be back in my man room. I do. Like having visitors to Singapore, and it was great to have the in-laws over, but when they're in the spare room, we're going to go 1-0 down in the first minute, and we kicked off. Yes, brilliant. 28 seconds in, and we kicked off with the ball, and we're 1-0 down to Moussa Dembele, who they signed for how much money? 46.5 million. Wonderful. Couple of Freds. Just a couple of Freds. Yes, I still am going to make those changes because we're not actually. Buendia's on a 6.1. Literally, the game has been played for 28 seconds and he went down to a 6.1. Bloody hell. Alright, go long. Pookie's beaten in the air by Lindelof. Martial picks it up. And he comes forward into the box and Butland catches. I thought he had missed the ball, but he didn't. That's good. My 2 new monitors will be arriving sometime this week as well. I treated myself to some new monitors because my monitors here, one of them's got a little tiny crack in it, which happened during the move to Singapore, actually. And they don't have a very good refresh rate, hertz refresh rate, I've found out. I've been doing a bit of research, and yeah, the ones I've got are pretty rubbish. So I've bought 2 new monitors in the Black Friday sale, which I'm very excited about. Right, let's go up to balanced. Are we on director? No, why are we not on director? We want to go on director. There we go. We've got the balance. Daniel James brings that down awkwardly. Just sort of hit him. Dembele is getting in behind a lot. Oh, good save, Butland. Okay, if he's getting in a lot, we're going to go lower. We're going to go lower line of engagement. We're not going to press them at all. We're going to stay on our feet. We will still counter and regroup. That's fine. In possession, though, we're going to go long. Don't bother playing out defence. Higher tempo. Let's go more direct. Bang it up there. Let's get the wing backs a little bit wider. Let's hit early crosses. Let's play Tony Pulis ball. Let's play a bit of Tony Pulis ball. Get it in the box and see what happens. Get it in the mixer. Get it into Ida and Pookie. That's what we want. Oh my God, Buendia, you are on a 6.0. That is dreadful. Jamal Lewis up the line to Pookie. Back to Lewis. Good ball in. I mean, I have asked them to put crosses in, so I'm going to bring on it a Haaland. I'd feel bad taking Ida off this early on in the game. Oh, do I leave him on for a bit of pace? Lindelof, where the fuck is Lindelof going? When did he turn into a bombing right winger? I mean, he's crossed it back to Romario Barrow, who I've never heard of. Luke Shaw on the left hand side. Luke Shaw, Tubby Shaw into Barrow, and that's a good header. It's not a good header away. It fell to Bruno Fernandes, who missed. So, all in all, good. A goal in the first minute is currently putting us out of the Carabao Cup, and the song at the beginning clearly says "Don't fuck it up." So we might have to change the song to say we want the FA Cup. Don't fuck it up. They're going to give everything you've got left. We deserve to win this match. Let's go and do it. We definitely don't. Show me something else. We've all been absolutely dreadful. The strikers aren't, well, in the grand scheme of things, the strikers aren't doing too bad. Buendia off. Harry Wilson on, or do I go 4-3-3? No, not yet. We'll bring Harry Wilson on, who I know he can't play there properly, but we'll go for it. If we're still losing with about half an hour to go, I'll probably go to a 4-2-4-ish or 4-4-2 attacking with attacking wingers, which has worked relatively well in the past. We've played it against a couple of teams when we needed to get some goals, and we have got them. Rob Holding, that is awful. You're a ball-playing defender. You're meant to be good at picking out passes. Wan-Bissaka's got a load of space here. He's going to cut that across. Barrow, yeah, never heard of him. So, happy that you... Have you ever heard of Ramo Barrow, whoever the hell he is? No, exactly. And if you had, you'd be telling me now. Bruno Fernandes, this is a goal. Oh, Jack Butland, I should never doubt you. Should never doubt you. Right, he'll probably roll it to Rob Holding, who will kick it straight into the centre of midfield to Bruno Fernandes. Oh no, he's actually picked out Ida, who got tackled. Martial comes forward for Man United into Fernandes, into Daniel James. Look at Wan-Bissaka bombing on. Wan-Bissaka is one of the most defensive he's the best defensive right back in the league. Obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back in the league, and if you don't agree with that, I think you're wrong. Luke Shaw gets into the box, gets past his man, and Jack Butland catches the cross. Do you know what? I'm making that change early. We are going to bring off Ida for Haaland, and then we're going to do Rojo at left back, you guys in the middle, Aaron's there, left winger Lewis. I'd like him to be an inside forward, to be honest. Yeah, Wilson can go as the inverted winger on support. We're only struck too many men forwards at the moment. And you're going to be a target man on attack. And we're still going to try and put those crosses in. And we're going a little bit more aggressive in the game. Can you do deep line playmaker on defend? You can. Let's go for it. We'll just sort of have these two sitting back. What do you want to be? You want to be a wing back on defend. That's fine. Rojo, you probably want to just be a full back on support. We'll leave you on support, Rojo. We'll leave you on support. Two ball playing defenders, because why not? When you've got the players with the ability of Kera and Rob Holding, there's no need to just be normal centre backs. You can be ball playing centre backs. Bruno Fernandes is going to have a shot. Gone past the post. Better luck next time. But yeah, so 35 minutes to go. And, well, we've made all of our subs. And one of them is a partially injured... Who the hell are you? Who are you? I mean, you're not brilliant. 57 million. 57 million. Bloody hell. Well, the 4-2-4 hasn't worked, has it? So, excellent. I mean, success all round. What a manager. What a man. Oh, bollocks. De Gea goes long, and that looked massively like a push, but Lingard's picked up the loose ball for Man United, lays it out to Wan-Bissaka, who should be covered now because we've got wingers that should be tracking him back. That's a ball in. There's a header. Martial puts it over the bar. Okay, let's go and have a little tweak again. So we're going to drop you back actually here, and we're going to put you as a winger on support. Wilson can still stay there. Let's go. We'll drop it back here. We're going to work. Now we're going to work it into the box. We're going to whip. We'll have mixed crosses. That's fine. Let's get men forward. Why not? Come on. Counter press. Don't bother doing it there. Don't do it short. Do whatever you want. Let's get in their faces a little bit. Let's see if we can change the game. Let's go and get stuck in. We will defend. We'll defend pretty wide actually because they're getting that overlap on. We'll go shorter, but we'll up the tempo. And we're going to go really wide when we get the ball. No, we're not. We're going to go narrow so that the overlap can work. Logic. When I play the Focus and Invicta save, the main save, we will be doing tactical stuff a little bit more and going into reasons why I'm making decisions. But yeah, 20 minutes to go. We're probably not going to win this game. We've got to go and try and get a goal, so we'll be positive. And... well, 10 minutes to go, and Rafael Mir's on. He puts a ball in. Barrio knocks it down. There's McTominay past the post. Wow, they're really getting revenge for the last game, aren't they? Get creative, boys. Get swifty. Dembele, terrible. I mean, I think he hit the outside of the post, but we'll say it was terrible. 3 minutes to go, and the Carabao Cup dream is going to be over. It is over. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, lads. Unlucky. Buendia is going to be dropped from the team. Next up is Wolves, and hopefully we'll have enough time to do it in this episode. Yeah. Well, the Carabao Cup dream is over. I can't believe in the third round we drew Man United, but that is the luck of the draw. All aboard the FA Cup, isn't it now? All aboard the FA Cup train. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. But we'll be back for the game against Wolves. We'll see you then. Hello and welcome back for the Wolves game. I say welcome back. You guys don't do what I do offline. We've changed formation, and this would be where in the Focus and the Invicta save I'd explain why we've gone for this formation. we've gone for a 4-1-2-3 DM asymmetric AMR custom vertical tiki-taka to give it its full name. Thank you, Football Manager. Jack Butland's in goal. Aaron's Holding, Kerr and Lewis, Godfrey, Palacios, Fred, Buendia, Wilson and Haaland up front. They've got Patricio, Bennett, Bolly or Wobber, Doherty, Marcelo. Bloody hell. Okay. We're trying to exploit that lack of pace. Neves, Gibbs White, Dendoncker, Diego Jota and Coutinho. No Jimenez, he's on the bench. Haaland's a target man, so we're going to try and get players in and around him. Wilson will cut inside into this place here. Bundia's going to pull a little bit wider. Fred's going to sort of push up into here. We're going to try and keep the pitch wide, make the pitch as wide as possible, but play through the middle. So let's see how this works. We've got good playmaking people. Basically, I've had a quick look at stats and stuff like that and go through and look at players and things. And we've actually got, between Rob Holding and Cahera, we've got two pretty quick centre-backs at the back. So let's just see what the assistant says. Okay, a lot of people reacted. Go and show the world what you can do. That's a brave sentiment to have in terms of playing away at Wolves, but we will go for that. There's been a slight tweak in tactics, well spotted, Football Manager and journalist. I don't know if I'm a bit too... Should I do that? And then you can at least see both my arms, so I'm not like a weird robot with one arm. That's not a sentence, Dave. Stop talking. But we start balanced and we're going to see what happens. So we should, with our two ball-playing defenders and our three playmakers in there, basically be passing the ball between the midfielders as Marcelo puts it in and there's a header from Cultureds and we're 1-0 down. Lovely. What a start. I should be using this save to actually develop tactics, see what works, see what doesn't work. But what I did is said that we'd go and win the Carabao Cup, which we're not going to do because we didn't win it last season. We got knocked out in the semi-final, and this year we got knocked out to Man United in the third round. So all in all, a little bit disappointing. But here is Wilson. Wilson comes forward. He's got an overlap, puts a ball in though into Haaland. Haaland's there. What a save. I mean, I think it was going wide, but Patricio makes the save and keeps the score at 1-0 to Wolves as Wilson puts in the corner. It's headed away very easily by Willy Bolly. Buendia into Wilson. Can he get a shot off on that left foot? No, lays it back to Godfrey. Into Fred. Fred back to Godfrey. We're just sort of keeping the ball, which is what I do want the players to do, but preferably with a little bit more impetus on attack. Into Fred. Fred has pulled wide. Ball across. It's a terrible cross. And they've gone for a massive ball over the top. Cultureds brought it down. Takes his time, puts it across. Jamal Lewis is there to intercept it. Lovely, lovely stuff. And that should then be the end of the highlight, although Haaland is going to press, which we shouldn't really be doing. I thought I'd taken that off. Have I still got... Oh yeah, I have. Well, no. Just do a standard press. See, we're trying to compact the space, allow teams to have the ball at the back and keep our lines close together to stop conceding goals. So the press is not something we really want to do as... Doherty's there, puts a ball in, lays it back, Gibbs White blocked, Oh my god, I was mocking him before the game. 2-0. 2-0 to Wolves. Marcelo, his second goal of the season. Dreadful. Should never have mocked Marcelo. This has not been a good episode. Right, Cahera. Short to Holding. Back to Cahera. Back to Holding. Over the top. Why are we going over the top? We've got much shorter passing on. Right, I'll tell you what's going to happen now. Because I know ball-playing defenders take more risks, is what's making them do that. So we're just going to go central defender, defend, central defender, defend. And you shouldn't have take more risks. Edit, take fewer risks, and where's shorter passing? Yeah, okay. Edit, take fewer risks. Okay, yeah, that was already on you. Shorter passing, take fewer risks. Okay, done. Play, confirm. Oh man, this has been a dreadful start. I know we're playing a little bit of an odd formation, but it's set up to suit the players we've got. Marcelo comes forward, his cross is blocked, back to Dendoncker, Ruben Neves into Gibbs White, back out to Marcelo. Where's the marking, lads? Marcelo with a very odd cross that Ruben Neves is going to pick up on the other wing. Into Bennett. Bennett knocks it into Gibbs White. They're knocking it around really well. Come on, Jamal Lewis, you could have got that. Doherty's coming forward. Ball in. Diego Jota hits the bar and Butland jumps on it. The flag was off for offside though, so... But yeah, it's all Wolves at the moment, isn't it? Let's go positive. Try and get them to do a little bit more up the pitch a little bit. Basically what I've done is I've picked everybody who's our best player. This is our best starting 11, according to reports from the backroom staff. But it isn't getting the job done. Yes, that is disappointing. I don't like how you've been playing. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad. Tactics. I mean, so Haaland is not having a good game. So the logical thing to do is to take off Buendia, bring on Hernandez, who is not very good. Move him out here. Inside forward on attack. Let's get someone up to support Haaland. So we've got, in fact, let's go inside forward on support. Inside forward on a, oh, you don't want inverted winger on attack? Yeah. Okay, it's a bit more of a traditional shape. Let's see how that plays out then. So Max Aarons with a throw into Godfrey. Palacios. Godfrey. He's facing the wrong way, but he's done well. Into Palacios again. Now pick a pass. Into Fred. Fred ball through. Oh, Marcelo does well. Marcelo's going to be really slow. He shouldn't be. Why are we pressing? We shouldn't be pressing like that. Diego Jota. Did I take... I swear I took pressing down. Yes, slightly more urgent. No, less urgent. Don't press them. We'll go a little bit higher in the old engagement, but let's distribute to the flanks. Wide tempos, yeah, short. We'll play out of defence. Don't bother going through the middle anymore. Let's build this bad boy up. Come on, we're better than this. Well, we're Norwich, so we're not, but it's in Godfrey Hernandez. Haaland, he's onside. It's 2-1. We're back in the game. Onel Hernandez makes a difference coming off the bench. Okay, coming off the bench. I'm struggling to put sentences together. Corner in from Wilson. It was a good delivery, and then Godfrey flicks it. Hernandez. Haaland beats the offside trap-ish and makes it 2-1. So we are back in the game. Kero's not having a good game. Max Aarons isn't having a good game. We haven't got... I don't think I'll put any fullbacks on the bench as Patricio goes long. Gibbs White wins the header and does find Jota. Diogo Jota, sorry. Turns his man and just keeps on running, keeps on going, gets a shot off but can't get it on target. And we've scored from a set piece, which isn't the biggest praise in the world, but it's not bad. Let's bring on closer for thingy, Carrera, and Aarons will do for Montiel like that. And we'll use all of our subs, but we're gonna make some tactical tweaks in a minute, I think. 20 minutes to go. Let's give them a little shout again. We'll play our defence. Let's knock that back down. Out of possession, we'll defend really wide. And let's build it up from the back. We don't need to go quickly though. We will up the tempo though. Once we've got the ball, we'll push the tempo. Push the tempo. Push the tempo. So Butland now should take this short. Yeah, to holding. Back to Butland. Out to closer. Oh, we've worked that quite well. Fred took a good first touch to beat his man. He's driving forward here. Go on, put Haaland in. Or get a shot off. Or get tackled. You know, either or. Run all that way just to get tackled by Ruben Neves. I mean, makes sense. Out to Marcelo. On the left-hand side. Marcelo's running forward. Lays it back to Pardo, who's come on. Ruben Neves. Don't let him shoot. He's got a cracking shot on him. We didn't let him shoot, but he's put a good ball out to Doherty. Doherty lays it back. Ruben Neves over the bar. His shooting isn't that good. I told you, don't worry about it. Let him shoot. His shooting's not that good. So again, building it out from the back. Holding into Godfrey. He can turn. Yes, up to Fred. Fred coming forward into Palacios. Into Wilson. Just lay it into Haaland's feet. He's a target man. Let him hold it up and get runners beyond him. Hernandez. Penalty! Penalty, referee. Come on. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, Haaland scored a penalty as well against Crystal Palace. He actually scored a penalty, which is incredible. So Doherty picks up a yellow card for that one. I know what you're all going to say in the comments as well. Stick with a tactic and just use it. But I'm not like that. I like to tweak. I'm like Ranieri, the Tinker Man. As we come forward here, Doherty just lays that back. But is it? We're gonna. I think we're just going to run out of time. I think. Is there anything else we can do? complete forward. That's what we're going to change up at the moment. That's all we're going to change at the moment. Let's go attacking for the last 5 minutes or 4 minutes of injury time. Too little too late, I think, though. It is. Too little too late. We played better in the second half. We did. I'll say appreciate the efforts, but we should be doing a bit better against Wolves. We are tumbling down the table. The high of 8th is the best we've done so far this season. Klopp was there looking at his loanee Harry Wilson. Well, good for him. Good for him. Okay, back to the drawing board. We'll have a new formation for the next episode. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. Next up, we have... Well, again, terrible month. We go through these streaks, don't we? Chelsea, Liverpool, Watford coming next. Arsenal, Man City, Everton. Oh my God. We'll plough through a little bit and probably come back for West Ham and Aston Villa. 2 away games. Aston Villa and Bournemouth, something like that. Maybe Everton and West Ham. We'll see how it's going. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, leave a subscribe if you're new. Leave a subscribe. You get English like this on this channel. I mean, what couldn't you love about it? Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Every like helps the video and the channel out massively. Thank you so much for watching. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers and we hope to be there before the end of the year. But for now, I'm out. Cheers.